Few people realize that foster and kinship care touches millions of lives. The ripple effect of this trauma is vast, impacting not just children, but parents, relatives, and entire communities. The goal is always to keep families together if possible. When it's not possible, foster and kinship families play a vital role in foster care journeys. With compassion, stability, and support, they help children thrive while families work toward reunification. One foster caregiver who fully understands this is Jennifer Rada, a nurse and former foster caregiver. Jennifer cared for Jenna for 2 years. During that time, she not only cared for Jenna, she also made sure she and her mom stayed connected, reducing the trauma they both experienced. Today, mother and child are reunited, and the bond shared between all of them remains stronger than ever.
My foster daughter's name is Jenna, and her mom's name is Nicole. Her mom, Nicole, lived in another state. They would often have visits over Zoom. I could hear how much Nicole loved her daughter. Jenna would call me over during a visit, and she actually introduced the two of us. We got along really well. She and I actually ended up having a lot of commonalities and values. I think it just came from building trust.
Sometimes parents feel like they're divided, whether that's a foster parent or a caregiver or a biological family wanting to connect with one another. Sometimes that can feel tense, but we really do try to make sure that, hey, we want to bring a connection around this young person, and that takes everybody that's in their circle of influence. And so how we foster that is an intentional way that we want to do our work here at Amara.
Farron Johnson, CEO of Amara in Washington State, continues a legacy of supporting everyone involved in a child welfare case: children, parents, extended family members, and foster and kinship caregivers. Through one of the nation's most notable kinship programs, the nonprofit organization serves relatives and close family friends who step in when children need them the most, creating stability, connection, and ultimately, family success stories.
Traditionally, kinship families aren't supported through state dollars. What Amara does is we go raise that funding so that we can give that same level of support to our kinship families that we would give to our traditional foster care families. Wednesdays, you know you're gonna come to the Teen Drop-In Center. We're gonna say, how are you doing? Come and go check out the cows or the goats or the sheep. Our Family Resource Center really serves as a space for families to come to our food pantry if they're in need of emergency food support. Sometimes our families come in to get some resources, but they also come in to get some encouragement.
When we build intentional relationships between parents, caregivers, and kinship caregivers, it not only reduces childhood trauma, but also increases reunifications for both the child and the parents. And this model that we have enables a co-parenting method where it's really intentional for parents and caregivers to establish a trusting, collaborative partnership while caring for the child.
Jenna's always kind of been part of the family ever since she moved in with me. We celebrate holidays together. We go on family vacations together. Nicole and I, for the last 2 years, have planned Jenna's birthdays together. The situation now is very special.
Outcomes like these are possible when every person is considered and has the right support. With the right resources for success, most families can safely reunite and grow stronger together.
I entered into the child welfare system at 6 months. I was a ward of the state. I've watched my foster mom. She had to fight and flip and move and do so many things in order to get the resources for not just me as a foster kid, she had many foster kids. The experience for me was someone who came in as a caring adult. She didn't birth me, but she mothered me.
We want to bring voices in terms of how can Amara serve our community better, our children better, and our family better. So we are intentional on how we provide service delivery and how we create services to better close the gap in the child welfare system.
For over 100 years, Amara has served children and families, evolving from a 1921 orphanage for babies to an inclusive, healing-centered child welfare agency today. Amara lives its values by hiring people with lived experience and honoring the unique experiences of every child, parent, caregiver, and family it serves.
I am so proud of the Amara team. You're coming in here because you want to make impact. You understand where the difficulties, the barriers are, but you also understand and see the opportunities. Our mission is to show up in a space with empathy, with compassion, with the right supports for families to be able to thrive, to heal, regardless of where they come from, regardless of status, regardless of how they identify. Amara wants to come in and wrap those resources around you.
To learn more and find ways you can help, visit amarafamily.org today.